Everyone, in honor of Halloween and my love for music and scary stories, I thought I would tell you guys a scary story that happened to me after listening to a haunted song, and also to plug my music ghost stories that I'm going to be doing at the Norman Depot on the 29th of this month. So, first, to start the story, Seth was out of town, and I was going to bed and couldn't fall asleep, so of course I decided I was going to do what any rational person would do who's terrified of ghosts in the dark. I was going to listen to scary stories on the internet. So, I listened to one about, it's called the Hungarian Suicide Song. Its real name is actually Gloomy Sunday, and it was composed by Réseau Césaire in 1933. So he originally wrote it for the piano, and back in those days there wasn't too many record players around, so most people just got the sheet music, the songs that they liked, and just played it on their pianos. So his lover was like, "Oh, you are a terrible composer, I need to find myself a guitarist," and she ended up leaving him, and he was so upset. He was like, okay, I'm gonna write something really great, become famous, I'm gonna get her back. So he writes Gloomy Sunday, and it was actually about how he was so upset that she left him and how he was going to kill himself. And it was a hit. People all over the place bought it, but unfortunately, people all over the place started killing themselves to his song. They were found with it on their piano, taking poison, clutching to it, to the sheet music when they would jump out of windows. But he didn't care. He was like, damn, I'm getting rich off this shit. So he's like, alright, I'm famous now. Yeah, people are killing themselves to my song, but I'm gonna go get my woman back. So he goes and goes to find her, and he finds out that she actually killed herself to his song. And he was just devastated, so he ends up taking his life. So I know a lot of you probably heard of Gloomy Sunday, and you're like, oh man, I listen to that all the time, every time that I'm depressed. Buddy Holly's version is the best. Well, here's the thing. His poem that was written to go along with the song was so depressing that the original lyrics were never put into any recorded version. So all these songs that you heard, they've all been changed a little bit from the original. So here I am, it's nighttime, Seth is out of town, I'm trying to freak myself out, entertain myself, whatever. So I listened to this song, and that night I have a dream that I'm in my house and there's music coming out of every speaker, and it's this song and it is just blaring. And I'm like, holy crap, it's coming for me. I listened to it, it's going to take over my body and I'm going to kill myself. So then I was like, I need to make a deal with this dude. I could play some instruments, I have recording equipment. I am going to make a deal that if he doesn't have me kill myself, I will take his inspiration and write another song, and he could be famous through me. And I wake up, I survive, I'm freaked out. I mean, anytime anything happens, I have a scary dream. It is like the most realist thing in the world, and I know I'm gonna die. It was real, it was a ghost. And so I know a lot of you have heard this story and lived it through me, telling you about the Hungarian Suicide Song and my dream that I had about it. But here's also how the composer of that song kind of goes into a bigger infinity that we have about music, which is the 27 Club.